Welcome back, entertainment fans. Fantastic news! It's a double review day because I've been behind, so busy. So you get two videos today. Let's dive in. Today I'm talking the 2023 release of Jesus Revolution. I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10. The cast is fantastic. It's directed by John Irwin, who also did the series on Amazon Prime, House of David, which is also fantastic. If you like a faith-based TV series, you should check that out. Um, Back to my review. So this stars Jonathan Roumie from The Chosen, Kelsey Grammer, who's fantastic, Kimberly Williams Paisley, who's, fun fact, married to Brad Paisley if you didn't know. And Jonathan had a ton of research that was easily accessible to make getting the character right of Lonnie right. Lonnie Frisbee, this movie is based on a true story. It is a historical drama of a true story. So these kinds of movies are one of my favorites to watch. I enjoy them also with my family. I remember going to see this movie at the theaters just because there weren't many options at the theaters that looked interesting, so we picked this one. There's peaks and valleys and really moving, powerful moments with the story. But in the 70s, it was a crazy time. There was confusion and war and politics, and a lot of hippies were going different places and trying to find their way. A lot of people were trying to find their way. There were a lot of churches in the area that the movie is set in. And so you see Lonnie Frisbee, who is a fairly, he's a kind of unruly looking hippie. And he does kind of look like a 70s version of Jesus. And he does have the Holy Spirit in him. He is a faithful believer when you come to meet him. As the movie goes on, you see he is a passionate, faithful believer. And he has a wonderful moment midway through the movie with one of the characters to baptize him. And that's one of my favorite parts. Fun fact, kind of trivia note, Jonathan, in between takes, actually got to baptize a fellow castmate or background extra because she whispered to him, "Hey, I want to do this for real," and he had a great time doing a brief baptism of somebody nearby. Also, the prayer that he does with Joel, who plays a young Greg Laurie, who also was a co-writer of the film in real life. The prayer that they did together, that was planned, but they had very little time to do this baptism scene with the prayer that they did. So if you know the 70s, there were drugs involved in the course of the movie early on. It's a wonderful film. I loved it. I nearly cried watching it again, but I'm sure I cried watching it the first time in the theaters. And Jonathan actually lost like 20 pounds for this role. But he does a fantastic job as Lonnie, and you see his authentic faith also come through. Fun fact, Paras Patel from The Chosen shows up in the film that somebody Lonnie speaks to, and it does have a happy ending. You see even facts come up. You see facts show up with the credits at the end of the movie. So check out Jesus Revolution. It is such a good movie. Like, comment, subscribe, everyone. Thank you.